Welcome to WWOP TV. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell.
It's not only because of you, it's because I'm reading shit like, damn, I don't give a fuck. I'm a fucking radio host. I want people to talk.
Okay, but you're not letting me talk.
You've been talking for the past hour and a half.
Because I thought that's why y'all had guests up here.
And you let you go. Go.
We appreciate you.
I thought that's why you had guests come
Yeah.
Man, don't do that.
This is exclusive. This is exclusive.
Don't do that.
That's
gonna be part one of the
We want you to know what Nelly. A lot of times people have so much to say about you. You know, they have so much to say about you. And it's always, this is the first time you're really speaking on.
That's the first time you have been blessed to be one of the top selling rappers of all time. And I appreciate that. And I stayed in this city. Regardless if you saw me out or if you did not see me out, that was never my intention. I'm not here so that you could say that Nelly's done everything that I needed him to do. Nelly's done everything he needed to do for him and his. And everybody that is responsible for them got in where they fit in. You find out an opportunity. You are only, let me tell you something. The government says that you're only responsible for a kid for 18 years. Mm-hmm. How is one man responsible for a group for 20?
Okay. I see.
I'm just saying, even the government let you off the hook after 18 years. How is one man responsible? It don't matter. You had the same opportunities as I.
Stop. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because until you just came in here and cleared this shit up, that's why.
But I
because we didn't know, man.
Because I was up under the understanding that every brother that tries to live a righteous way of life, that knows that they stand on their own, and no one man should be blamed for another man's downfall. You are in control of your universe. You are in control of your galaxy. You are in control of how you live your life day to day. No other man should be in control of how you live your life. You're supposed to be down for your family, meaning your kids, your wife, your mother, your father.
We all agree with you, bro.
It's impossible.
I'm gonna tell you right. Listen, no, you're not understand, bro. Listen. The problem is, until you came in here and said your piece on what was the truth, we only believed on what we heard.
That's my problem. You should see better than you heard.
But bro, we don't know you was like that.
If you look, you can tell. This man still got you. Let me tell you something.
It wasn't just his man. It wasn't just him.
Hold on.
It wasn't just him.
Fact.
It wasn't just him.
Somebody keep on over you?
Yes, sir. It wasn't just
Let me
him.
tell you what happened.
Fact.
Let me tell you what
Let's
happened.
go. Because I was up at the store.
Hold on. Let me tell you what happened to Keep
Let's
on
go.
Over. We all in the studio.
Let's go.
We all in the studio. I'm into it with your man Slim.
That's my man. Hold on.
No, it don't matter. I'm into it with your man Slim, right?
Okay.
Little Ali is living basically in my studio. He's going to sleep in my studio every night. He's doing all this. He's recording. He's doing everything, right? He's leaving my studio, going over to where Slim is, writing diss records about Nelly. I confront Keywan and Murphy Lee about their little brother. I say, yo, y'all know your little brother is going over here writing, doing this and doing that. They say, yeah, we checked him about that. I said, okay, cool. Now he ain't gonna come apologize to me? Damn, man, I didn't know we had to do all that. I said, what? I don't deserve an apology? Let me tell you something. We come off tour. They get their money, they go home. They take their money home. Nobody pays studio fee. Nobody pay the structure, the infrastructure for our business where everybody get phone calls. Everybody use the office, but don't nobody pay their people in the office. Everybody use and get their shows. Everybody use the studio. Their wife use the studio. Their brother use the studio. Their sons use the studio. Everybody use the studio, but don't for free. Take their money off tour and go home. They don't pay no bills. I'm paying all the bills. I pay every bill that's in the studio. I pay the managers. I pay the accountant. I pay the assistant up front when you come in and say, welcome to Dirty Head City. I pay them. Every check on that motherfucker say Nelly. Okay. They get their money and go home. Now you trying to tell me you get free studio time, you making mixtapes, you putting verses on record that motherfuckers is paying you, but you ain't put a light bulb in this motherfucker. But you tell me you gonna let your little brother sleep here, leave here, go make disc records, and come back here and go to sleep? And ain't nobody gonna say nothing. And I'm wrong.
He shouldn't have been there.
Wait a minute, I'm wrong. 7 make music in my studio. That's Murphy Lee's wife. She made great music too. Great music. Don't nobody pay for that studio time. They make albums, mixtapes. Everybody is using this studio. It's 3018. It ain't a person in St. Louis that can say I charge them $1 for using my studio. Any local artists, any St. Louis artists, none of them. They come to my studio and I bless these brothers. Nah, don't worry about it, dog. Just go ahead and knock your shit out. Because I know what it's like to need a studio. Now, that don't go for everybody. I don't want motherfuckers just run up there and give out free studio time. No, that's not it. Like, but I don't charge these brothers when they come up here. I work with a lot of St. Louis artists. I just don't publicize it, bro. It's not my job to publicize who I mess with and who I don't. That's why it's a lot of people when they say, yo, he don't do nothing. There be some people be like, what you mean? I just saw him do this, or I was just with dude. Because that's the truth. But everybody don't see that. I don't publicize, bro. That's not my thing. But there's plenty of artists that can come around here and tell you that they got records, or they done did this, or I done gave them advice, or I done helped them out in this situation. But that ain't my thing to publicize, because I ain't got to do it for everybody. But truth to me. Now, let's get back to this lunatics story.
The one is the girl one for me.
How I fall out with Murphy Lee. That's how I fell out with Murphy. I fell out with Murphy because I felt like for 10 years or 15 years, nobody has ever called my office saying I want ST.LUNATICS. They've all called my office saying I want a NELLY show. Right. Meaning what? Meaning the money is for a NELLY show. Whether they come along or not, I get this same money. But if I take them with me, it costs me money.
Facts.
So for 15 years, you're not bringing in a dime. You are a liability. For 15 years. But I still do it. I take you out on the show. I pay you. It don't matter what I pay you, I'm paying you. If you could do better, you would. If you could do better, you would. You would. Why you let somebody pay you peanuts then if you think that's peanuts? Go do it then. And when I said go do it, you couldn't have done it because you ain't did it.
You did it. You did it.
So obviously what I was giving you was probably more than what you was worth. But I did it for 15 years, my dude. I did it. They called on the NELLY show. I take everybody. I break the money down. Boom, 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 boom. I go out on tour. I take everybody. My money gonna be the same regardless. Unless I take you, then my money gets shorter. If I was all about the money, I would have been not taking niggas on tour. Because you add no value to my tour. Ain't nobody gonna leave the stadium because I leave and come out on stage. They didn't buy a ticket.
Woo!
Ain't nobody gonna leave the stadium. No, I'm just saying, because I'm here now. I'm here now. This is where I'm at. Let's talk facts. These people bought a ticket. The ticket says NELLY.
What's your show listen to?
Then I make some of the shows I might say NELLY and the ST.LUNATICS, just to try to keep the name hot. But if you look at the contract, it just says NELLY. They ain't signed the contract. Show me where they signed the contract for a show in the past 15 years that has something to do with me. They ain't signed no contract. No contract. It's in the paperwork. Ain't that what it say? In the streets. It's in the paperwork. I got all the paperwork because I do my business now. I do my business. All you got to do is do your business. But you was happy letting NELLY do your business. Murphy Lee did not have a problem until his album wasn't coming out. Then they wanted to involve me. But I wasn't at the table when the deal was struck. But I got brought to the table when shit went to pieces. Then it got laid in my lap. But when the money was dispersed, I didn't see nothing. I didn't get brought to the table. Wasn't nobody like, yo, what do Mo think, or let's do none of that. That didn't happen, bro. It didn't happen. I wasn't on that phone call. I wasn't in that meeting.
You and Murphy? Like,
I thought we was better because we did the. I thought we was better because we did the St. Louis show. Now who didn't show up?
Ali.
Okay then.
That had nothing to do with you?
Hold on. I don't know what it had something to do with. It shouldn't have had nothing to do with me. It should have been something that was bigger than all of us. I wasn't talking to nobody. I said I was not talking to nobody. I said, yo, you know what? This is the 20th anniversary of Country Grammar. I'm gonna put all this BS aside and I'm gonna invite everybody to the show. I wasn't talking to nobody. I told Abby, I said, yo, reach out to everybody, including Ali. Ali slowed down everybody. Yo, it's a lunatic show, this 20th anniversary, this bigger than everybody, this the city, this everybody, come on out. We just gonna do the show. One person didn't show. But he for the group. Nah, come on. You ain't never been for this group. You always been for yourself. Since day one. Since we signed them bunk ass contracts that you got everybody signed, them 100 what's the name, you always been for yourself. All roads lead back to Ali. If you listen to him, this was his vision. This was this was that. Come on.
I was going to
How
ask
can
Ali.
somebody have so much input on trying to make everybody else, but yet when it comes to you, you have nothing? How can you do so much for everybody, put so many people in so many positions, but you can't put yourself in their position to win? That's impossible.
Okay.
You should see better than you hear. Stop listening and look. I'm not going to take business advice from a bum on the corner asking for $2.
Don't make sense.
But he can tell you something. Why is you stopping and listening? Show me what you're talking about.
We did ask, why would you stay there long if it was that bad? That was our question. Why would you stay there long if it was that bad?
Because it was never that bad. It
No,
was
no,
never
no,
that-
no.
It was never that bad. It was never that bad in the position that you're in right now. What are you in right now? I'm just saying. And I'm not counting nobody money. I don't know what nobody's doing. I thought the Lunatic show was going to bring us at least to what's the name? You know what I'm saying? We get to the
Reunion tour or something.
My first time talking to Ali, my last time talking to Ali, I'm sitting in the studio. Ali come in and say, yo, Mo, let's get the songs in order for the verses. I said, lazy man, I ain't tripping off that. First of all, I ain't getting paid for the verses. I said, I'm just gonna play the songs, my dude. It's gonna be what's gonna be. Like, just play the songs. How can you, what are we talking about? How can this be a competition? My songs are my songs.
And you won.
Either my fans, it's not about a winner because my fans is my fans, his fans is his fans. I'm playing my songs. How he gonna beat me because he played his songs in a different order?
That's how you won,
I didn't
man.
play my song in a different order. Okay,
That's
cool.
how you won.
Okay, cool. So you think he won? Okay, cool. No, it don't matter. My point is, it was verses. I didn't give a fuck. I'm not getting paid. This is supposed to be a celebration, right? So he was with the verses at first. He was with it. He wanted to come in and help put the songs in order.
Okay.
But as soon as I said no, don't put the songs in order, he started going in Luda. Now, mind you, we did 3 shows with Ludacris this year. Ludacris is standing in the dressing room. You ain't say a damn thing to him.
I was kind of confused. I was kind of confused.
You ain't said one word to Ludacris. He is standing in the dressing room. We just did 3 shows with this man. You walking back and forth, ain't said one word to this brother. Now, me and Luda been talking the whole time about, because we was the first ones that was going to do it in the same place. But COVID was kind of crazy, so I didn't go down to Luda's spot. So we was just like, yeah, don't worry about it, boom, boom, boom. So he started going in Luda. The people from Versus called me like, yo, what's up with your man? Why he putting this dark cloud? That's not this type of energy. This is a celebration. I said, don't worry about it, man. It's cool, man. That's my bro, you know. Woo, woo. So I called Lazy. I said, yo, Lazy, you need to chill because I'm in business with Live Nation. Live Nation is one of my partners, right? We trying to put together the Nelly and Luda tour. We trying to put together the Nelly and Luda tour. Chill, you putting a dark cloud again over business. I'm trying to do business, Lazy, which gonna get you paid, which is going to get you paid.
Which really don't, it's really not.
Well, which is going to get you paid. Chill. All right, bro, I'm gonna chill for you. You my brother. Boy, I hung up that phone 20 minutes later, he was right back at Luda's neck. And I'm like, come on, my guy, what's going on? Luda was just with us. You ain't say a word. You did not say a word. Dude, it's right here. I didn't even know you had
he really didn't. That really didn't come out. That really,
I thought.
No, he said
You can go on our show, but
What he said?
he said he didn't like how they did.